Good morning. The weekend is finally here. We're here to help you get into the swing of things.
Yeah, it's what we do here on Wake Up Nigeria, your #1 breakfast show in the country.
Yes,
Good morning, and thank you for joining us today.
You know what? We're going to be making this worth your while.
Yeah.
You need to stay right there. My name is Titila Oyinson.
And I'm Yomi Owope.
We're streaming live on tvcontinental.tv and on Facebook. Look us up at TVC Connect.
Of course, for comments, you want to participate in the show, use the hashtag Wake Up Nigeria.
So, it's Friday. It's Friday.
Yeah.
And that means Chef Mary Jane
Is in the building.
Yes, indeed.
With MM. Hey, guys.
Hi, Yomi
That thing you
and Titi.
do.
Good morning.
That
Okay.
thing you do.
We could do that. Hi.
Okay.
Friday.
I'm just wondering what's going on in that kitchen because I can't see anything on the tabletop. Somehow.
Well, it's a surprise. We're going
it's
to
a
do something
surprise.
interesting,
Exactly. Yomi.
Juicy.
Let's
We're
not
still
spill the
doing that.
beans yet.
No spoilers.
Yeah.
No spoilers.
So tune in.
All
Stay
right.
tuned.
Stay here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, of course, we have a bumper package for you today.
Yeah, it's called a double dose.
Yes, performances of life will be happening. We'll be having Destiny, who will be performing Imarama for us later on.
And then we have an entrepreneur and the creative director of Organized Wardrobe, Tosin Owo Miluyi, joining us to talk about how the successful venture started.
All right, and of course, because it's Friday, we will be bringing you some of the movies that will be showing at the cinemas so you can get set for this weekend.
Yep.
They made it.
This is the most dangerous creature that ever walked the earth.
I say we shut this whole thing down.
Hey, girl, you think what I'm thinking?
And then we have another performance for you.
Yes, indeed. Blacka is going to be here.
Yeah.
Blacka.
24/7 turbo. Make them go call police. Cause this girl you be thief. Oh, leave my heart, and every time you walk away from me, my heart they escort you. Because the world must know, that's why I just the report.
And on Style Inspiration, we have the creative designer of Kicks Fashion, Adetayo Fatoyinbo, joining us to talk about the variety show ways of styling the Mira turban.
The Mira turban.
Whatever that means.
Classy turban that's in
okay.
vogue these days. And of course, you can send in your comments, reactions, contributions, everything. Send them to our social media platforms. Everything is with the hashtag WakeUpNigeria. And of course, we're going to be getting to those later on the show.
Yeah, so we're giving out tickets today, right?
Well, if Mike feels like being nice to us.
I think we've almost given out all. I might have maybe one left.
One?
I'll be sure. I'll check it out. And when I'm taking movies in the cinema.
Mike, you owe me a ticket.
Okay. So how much
I still do.
Bet?
Yes, you do.
How much do you want to bet that is a girl that's going to win that one ticket? One ticket. Mike's going to give
okay,
to a
you know what
girl.
happens?
I'm a girl.
We've always said this, but we have to commit now. That at a weekend, probably in June, we'll have some fans go watch movies with us. We have to commit. A number of people have asked for it. They've been asking at different times. So we have to commit that we will do it. I'm not saying the date yet. We have to commit that, okay, maybe June, July, when should we do it? We have to commit.
I think we'll talk about it.
Is there any birthday coming up in July? Anybody's birthday?
There's June.
When's
I'm
your
rounding up
Mike's
June.
birthday is coming up really soon.
When is your birthday,
Friday,
Mike?
29 June, 29 June, last Friday of the month.
Let's do this
that.
now.
Exactly, yeah.
Let's do it now.
Nice shirt, by the way, Mike.
29th of June,
Nice shirt.
Mike's
I like
birthday.
this shirt.
Let's go. We're all going out to the movies on your birthday.
And then he's buying us popcorn and drinks.
Wait, why is he the one?
Everyone.
Okay, so
Because
I'll buy
birthday.
shawarma for everybody.
When's Mike's birthday?
29th of June.
29th. Okay.
Yeah. So let's get set.
Next week Sunday.
You can calm down now.
Next week Sunday, June 17th, is Father's Day.
Oh, cool.
So I'm just
The only one we have in this world.
saying to you guys.
Let's go to the news though. And we have, of course, Blessing Idahosa on standby.
Hello, good morning and welcome to the updates this hour. President Muhammadu Buhari has directed that the presidential order recognizing June the 12th as Democracy Day be immediately published in the Federal Gazette. The Minister of Justice has been asked to take urgent steps to ensure the publication of the posthumous honors bestowed on late Moshood Abiola as the Grand Commander of the Federal Republic and Gani Fawehinmi as the Grand Commander of the Order of the Niger. Baba Gana Kingibe was also recognized with the honor of the Grand Commander of the Order of the Niger. The awards are slated for June the 12th. The All Progressives national leader Bola Tinubu has also praised President Muhammadu Buhari for declaring June the 12th as Democracy Day. He commended the president for the decision, saying the move has shown the world that Nigeria has the moral fortitude to objectively face history, learn from it, and then improve the society. Tinubu says June the 12th symbolizes the struggles and sacrifices made by countless Nigerians to establish democracy. He reiterated that the award of the GCFR to Abiola serves as an acknowledgement that he won the 1993 election. And for the third time this week, President Muhammadu Buhari has met with security chiefs, but there was no communique issued at the end of this one. The chiefs of Army, Naval, and Air Staff were all at the meeting, as well as all the heads of security agencies. The meeting, however, lasted only about 15 minutes before security chiefs came trooping out of the president's office. And this week's meetings come amid worsening security situations in Nigeria's Middle Belt states, where herders have been clashing with locals. But Defense Minister Mansur Dan Ali says yesterday's meeting was just a normal security briefing. The Supreme Court has struck out a stay of execution appeal filed by Guaranty Trust Bank against an earlier ruling mandating it to pay 6 billion naira to Innocent Motors. The Enugu Court of Appeal ordered the bank to pay the money to Innocent 4 years ago as excess and unlawful charges on the company's accounts. Innocent's lawyer says debt arising from the case has pushed the total money to be paid to $14 billion, and the money will be paid into an interest-yielding account within 14 days and later paid to the party which eventually wins the appeal. Innocent and GT Bank have been involved in a long-running legal battle over excess monies allegedly illegally drawn on the auto manufacturer's accounts with the bank. And with that, it's a wrap on the updates for the hour. Let's now take a look at the weather forecast for today.
And then we'll just start with the Vanguard this morning and the headline, uproar as senators, reps seek declaration of June 12 polls results. Wow. Call on FG to pay president's entitlements to Abiola's family, Kingibe. Wow. And CBN lists rules for $2.5 billion currency swap with China. Family of 5, friend die on first night in new home. Wow. That's sad. All on the cover of the Vanguard this morning.
The cover of the Punch says Senate wants MKO Abiola declared as ex-president, says INEC should release June 12 poll results. Reps in rowdy session over Buhari's declaration, and Abiola's family, Mohammed Fawehinmi, thank Buhari. It says here, Osinbajo's helicopter makes emergency landing. I wonder why. CBN set to begin Chinese currency sale. And finally, on the offer, robberies. I've sent written defense to police, says Saraki. That's what we have on the Punch.
Up next is the Daily Sun and the headline, Abiola, Senate demands release of June 12 results, insists May 29 remains inauguration day for elected officers. And then June 12, Reps Ohaneze demand Nwosu's honor. Unhappy with president over non-recognition of organizer of presidential poll. And military amnesty disagree over threat allegation. All on the cover of the Daily Sun.
The cover of the Nation says Abiola, Gani's families hail Buhari for honors. Attorney General to Gazette order and Senate release election results. Tinubu hails right decision. It says here, lawmakers can't threaten president, says Malami. Saraki explains link with offer robbery suspects. Don't quit, or your APC chair tells aggrieved. And that's what we have on The Nation.
The Guardian is up next, and the headline, President Buhari's June 12 stance faces legal hurdles. Reps in rowdy session over Democracy Day declaration. Senate wants presidential entitlements for MKO Abiola. And government fails to review oil contract despite $21 billion loss. And telecoms operators deploy 52,000-kilometer fiber optic cable to bridge access gap. All on the cover of The Guardian.
On the cover of the New Telegraph, it says, declare Abiola ex-president, Senate to Buhari, pay his entitlements. It also says here again, Osinbajo's helicopter makes emergency landing. It also says privatization attracts $7.8 billion FDI to Nigeria, according to BPE. And the CBN to inspect banks over credit risk management compliance. That's quite a bit on the cover of the New Telegraph.
All right, that's about all that we can take on the newspaper headlines for now.
We have to take a quick break, and after that, we have fitness. Tony is in town.
Oh my God, come on! Hey, good morning to you all at home. Oh my God, it is happening again. Peperipe Friday, or your #1 entertainment show on TV. Are you ready for us this morning? Lorraine, are you ready? Oscar, are you ready? Nigerians, are you ready? If you're ready, let's go there. Oh, no. My friends at his and hers, are you ready? Let's go there. It's warm-up time, blessing time. For twist, let's see this twist. Come on, twist for me. Let's see the squat. Come on, let's see some good squat here. Oh my God, it's going to be a very, very Pepe Friday. Let's see some couple of push-ups. Who says push-up and not important? How you are missing out? One down, two down. You have some friends in the house that cannot do what? This is your advanced push-up. Go on your, thank you very much. And up we go. Now I said it's going to be Pepe Friday. A lot of models group are going to be used. And let's see how it goes. Very functional movement. And it is called what? The get up. Die. Hey, Mahala did. Get up, go outside. Good, I got it though. 1, 2, hold it there. Pause for me. 1 down. 2. Go to the right. Do to the left. Come on. 1, 2. Pause it there. 1, 2. Move on, grow to move. Get back to get up. 2 says we are not going to look for trouble today. Excess yama part. 1, 2, 3. Hold it. 1, 2, 3. 4. Hey, what I do there? I'm out to the other side. Come on. 1, 2, 3. 1, 4 down. 3, 2, 1. Lauren Bruce, I hope you are not giving up yet. Oh, yeah. We're going down. It's going to be another issue here with the push up. A little bit advanced. A lot of muscle group. If you are a beginner, follow in it. If you're advanced and you're not looking for trouble, or you want exercise, yama part, follow me. Let's speed on this over. Oh yeah, let's cross the push-up. 1 down. Cross the push-up. This is where you're going to get intelligent here. Oh yeah. Follow in it. 1 down. 2. Press. 3. 4. Come back. 1 more. Cross the push-up. Come back again. Oh my God, a lot is happening on your watch. So up, Hold it to the right, to the left. Cross again. One down. Two down. Oh, yeah, now. Following you. Don't follow me. Except you're there. Three. Three times. I will stop it. No, another one. Come on. One down. Two down. Remember. Please. Oh, please. All those please. Yeah, my Yama part can stop. In fact, yeah, the receptors, they don't want you to bump out to. Around there, they are very crazy ones. Ah, we are there. How can we be there? When we don't hit those ones. You want this part? Calm down. Go to your kitchen first. You want this part. Now let's play with the abdominal muscle a little bit. Intelligently. We're going to do a leg rise with some peperipe. Start. Suspend. Keep it tight. Let's do this for me. Raise the leg up. One leg. 1, 2. One, two. What up there? 1, 2. Up. 1, 2. Oh, Jesus. Well, I'm not giving you other room. We must hit the house quickly so that we can go catch fire. Ah, reverse. Stop there. Close for me. I don't want to hide. Bring the load. Come on. I'm counting. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey, I'm not giving you room. Give me another round. Another round. Come on. Hey, no, I know judo here. What's around here? We're going to do one. Leg rise. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Bring it up. Again. 1, 2. And reverse for me. Reverse crunch. Put it there. Really. Down. Want to die? Nobody's trying to kill you. No time for the weekend. 3. Give it time. 5, 10, 6, 7, tight. 8. Everywhere. Put to tight. And time. You all know we have to have something to take up. All my friends and his and hers, listen and listen attentively. And all our Nigerian friends, if it doesn't challenge you, it does not change you. Chicken. From us to you. Odabo! We'll catch you next week.
Thank you very much. Tony, whenever Tony is around, you definitely know that you're going to
I didn't even look. Don't worry. I want to finish eating.
Okay, so just in case you guys do not know, Chef Mary Jane has walked me out this morning. And I'm not even feeling too good. You've made me pick vegetable. You've made me wash it.
Keep running.
You made me blend crayfish.
Can't keep counting. Just keep
now
counting.
You even want me to even help you wash the pomo.
I didn't say so.
All right. So what are we making today?
We're going to be making roasted plantain. I don't even know the name of the something itself.
Ugba.
No. You know, okay, like you know, there is abacha. Abacha, you use the cassava chips, but this time instead of using the cassava chips, you're going to be using plantain, roasted plantain. So, what is the name? Somebody should give us a name.
For the roasted plantain.
Roasted plantain in Uba or roasted. We need to give it a name.
I know you'll come up with something.
We'll come up with something before the end of the show.
Names
well, you know the funny thing, when I was...
But let's talk about the ingredients quickly, first of all.
I still will say that first. When we were kids, my mom used to make this thing.
Okay.
And you just want to sit around when she's roasting the plantain. And nobody this one would take oven the roast. Now, real firewood roasting. That's the gang. But, well, you have an idea of what we're really talking about when the roasted plantain comes out.
Okay.
Okay, so already in the oven, we have our plantain roasting. I'm using
what's the word
plantain as in between, both ripe and unripe. It's just in between. It's not too ripe. It will be too sweet. It's not unripe. It will be too strong. So it's in between. Okay, so we have our uba here. Uba is oil bean.
That's what it's called?
Yes.
Oil bean. Okay.
I only ate it for you to know it's highly edible. Like, you don't need to cook it to eat. Just pick it from the bag and start. Anyway, that's uba.
Okay.
Then we have a little potash.
Yeah.
We have pepper. We have salt, seasoning cube. We have stockfish fillets here. I'm soaking it so that it will be soft by the time I'm using it. Yes. Okay. Then I have banla fish here. I roasted it, the roasted one. Good. I've already washed it with warm water to remove every possible dirt. It's there. Then I have green leaves. Tete. I'm going to...
Your favorite kind of vegetable?
Well, it's usually nicer when you're making things that have to do with uba than ugu. Ugu is a little stronger, but this is a little lighter when you're using this. Then we have our crayfish. You've not opened this thing.
Because it's quite, you know, stiff.
So
you look stronger. So maybe you should help us open it.
We will do it when I clean my hands. I'm still working.
Okay.
So the green, we are going to wash it, then put
with
some hot water.
Right?
No, we're going to have hot water, which is already almost ready.
Okay.
And leave it in it for a while so that it removes that. There's this smell that it has that is really not nice. So we're going to, what do they call it again? He has one Uyibo name like that.
Okay.
The English.
Filter it.
No. When I remember, I'll tell you.
Okay.
So we also have our pomo here.
Wow, this pomo is looking really good.
Yes, we're not going to be using much because we already have
it.
Yes, we're going to chop it in bits. I'm already cleaning it up. I'm trying to finish my cleaning process.
Okay.
Cut it in tiny bits so that you have something to fish when you start fishing.
Okay.
So
so for every time that you're eating your ugba, you have something.
You're eating something. Ugba already is a something on its own. It's on its own.
Okay. Well, it's not all the time you. So what? Your ugba, for example, can you find it everywhere? Like how is it
anywhere? Just get to the market. Look for one Igbo woman. There is no market in Nigeria you will not find an Igbo woman. It's not possible. Just look for one Igbo woman.
So you just thought that you look for ugba.
I want ugba. Some people call it ukpaka. I don't know.
Ukpaka?
Ukpaka, yes. I'm trying to find out the Yoruba name. The Yorubas use it.
Oh, really?
They know what it is. Yes, I don't know the name.
I guess when
but
we
it's
go on a
oil
break,
bean.
we'll find out what
Yes,
Yorubas
I need to find out what that thing is, the Yoruba name of it. Okay. Then it's oil bean. It's it grows like a pod.
And
then
it's highly nutritious too.
Over is killing it. In fact, I learned it's more nutritious than beans.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite things. You don't want to try this thing with red oil and white yam. Jeez. You will just
You're just
chopping.
giving me, you're putting me on another level, like my level of imagination. My level of imagination right now is like way up because I'm like, roasted plantain, this is native.
Yes.
This is something you sit on the floor and just, you know,
keep your legs
in and just put the food in between and just
and maybe just put a movie and just be
and like a cold
it.
bottle of drink, Coke. No, maybe not that, but any cold bottle of drink. And
water.
Just, you know,
most times water.
Yeah, water is
water
healthy.
for me.
Water is a healthy option, you know. So yeah, you just, you know, do that and wow, you just sleep beside the plate when you're done eating. You know that feeling.
Oga should come and ask you, what is that plate doing here? Honey, just wait. Wait first.
Hey, sometimes we're allowed to just be, you know, carefree, Jerry. Just
Oga, wait first.
Spread your wings and just let go, Jerry.
Yes, sir.
It's not all the time you'll be prim and Popeye. Pack your plate to the kitchen. Sometimes you just, you know when you're eating this kind
let
of
it
meal.
go. Let it go.
Okay, so what's next? After?
Okay, so this is not really so important for me right now, so I can actually keep it on the side.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. My onions is somewhere. I have to get that out.
Okay.
I need to cut this in bits, and because my water is this.
Before you put in your water,
yes.
you have to chop
yes,
them.
I'm going to chop it, but not too.
Okay, so I'm guessing that the process for this ugba is actually not much.
No, it's a very simple.
Very simple.
Very, very simple meal. Don't mind me. I can be native when I want to be. So
hopefully by the time we come back from our commercial break, you'll be done
I've
with
already,
our vegetables.
Yes.
We'll be right back. Stay with us. Wake up now. Welcome back. It's Wake Up Nigeria, and we're here in the kitchen with Chef Mary Jane. And we are making roasted plantain with
ugba.
Ugba. Did I say that well?
Yeah, ugba. Yeah.
Ugba.
It's actually oil bean.
I can't forget what you, there's a particular name you called a particular spice last week Friday. Ncha.
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 Yes, it's ncha. Ncha is actually soup. We're going to make a bit of ncha today too.
Okay, so we are making ncha.
Yes, we're
so
going
let's
to
talk
make
about the
ncha.
ingredients quickly. We have...
Okay, we have, first of all, the plantain that is in the oven. We are roasting the plantain. We have crayfish. We have pomo. We have banla fish. You don't necessarily need to use fish, but you know me now, I like making it look...
Yeah, no.
We have stockfish. We have red oil. We have ugba, which is our main ingredient.
Okay.
We have pepper. We have
potash,
seasoning cube, and salt to taste.
Okay. So what does the potash, what's the role of the potash in this meal?
It makes the ncha.
It makes the ncha what?
It makes the ncha. That's what you use to make ncha.
But I thought the benefits, one of the benefits for...
I'm trying to make the oil smoother and lighter. Oh. So when you see it in the meal, it makes it please now, I should learn to know more English than Igbo because I can explain it better in Igbo.
Okay, explain it in Igbo.
Okay, me around.
Okay, me around.
I say ha. I said aura as in it will make it smooth. It will so rhyme and.
Say that again.
Okay, me around.
It's not all the time we get, you know, our chefs speaking in their, you know, local tongue.
Well, I try. I still try.
All right.
Okay, so right now we are trying to. The Yorubas also do this. They do that with Efo.
Oh, okay.
This is Efo now. This is Efo. It's just that I want the smell. If you notice, the smell is evaporating. So I didn't have enough water, but it's still okay. I could still cover it for a few minutes. I could still.
So when are we getting to the cooking part of this?
The cooking is already done.
Okay, so we have the roasted plantain in the oven.
Yes.
You can use your firewood. You can use your
what do you call it?
You know, this just reminds me of one of those, you know, one of these popular Port Harcourt's meal.
Bolly things.
Yeah, you know, those roasted plantains with.
But seriously, you don't need to do this. So you can actually go and buy that roasted one that those women have.
And just make your ugba, right?
And just do the thing and rest. And just rest.
But we really do not often find roasted plantains like all the time, everywhere.
Even in VI self, you will find it.
She said even in VI. Wow.
But seriously, who doesn't find? Well, I don't you see roasted plantain everywhere. This thing is still not opening, but we're going to fix it.
Okay, let's see. Okay. Let's see. Let's try to, you know. What?
Oh yeah.
What?
Oh yeah. Someone is strong. Like seriously. Okay, so we just need to pieces this.
Okay.
It was washed with warm water earlier.
So we are taking off all the bones.
Yes. I would like to warm it up a bit so that my meal is going to be a little warm.
When you say warm, how do you mean?
I'm just going to put it in the fry pan, put a little water, salt, just to heat it up a bit.
Okay, to make it soft.
No, it's okay. It's ready to eat as it is right now. Okay. But I just want it to be warm.
Okay. So do you need me to put on the
Yes. No, it's already on. Okay. I just need to move it. I just need to move from this way to this.
So that's warming it up?
Yes, I just want to warm it up.
All right. This Uba is taking time more.
I
want to taste it.
Wait, it's coming.
I want to taste it.
There is this Igbo adage that says, Oba igeri n'ụlọ, emepekwele ya n'ụzọ. Wait. Imepe ya n'ụzọ, oya awufusi, emantali ụgba aja nọ n'ime.
What does it mean?
That Uba, you know where? At home, Uba is tied in leaves. Oh. It's not this waterproofs we see.
Okay.
So if you open it in the middle, it's tempting. You really want to eat this thing. If you open it on the road, it can actually fall. And if you pause on the ground and sand enters, you can't eat it. So you better wait until you get home.
Nicely said, Mary Jane. Nicely said.
So, well, my mom tried in that one.
I'm definitely going to learn some Igbo on this show.
It's a serious adage, like a very, very serious adage. You better do. It's trying to say that anything you need to do, gently, just be patient till you get to that point.
All right. So I'm going to help you check our tete.
It's almost ready.
Yeah.
I don't want.
But you say we can use ugu, right?
Yes, but ugu is just stronger.
Okay.
That's just what we don't.
And we want something soft.
Soft, yes.
Okay.
And we'll allow it rhyme a little more.
Now we rhyme.
I need it to rhyme a little more. Since that's the closest to meaning.
Okay, so what are we doing right now?
I'm trying to warm this fish.
Okay. What are we doing with our pomo?
It's coming.
All right.
It's already soft, so I don't need to cook it again.
Okay.
I just want to warm this.
Okay. All right. So we are making roasted plantain and uba.
With some veggie.
And we'll continue, but we have to move over to Titi and Destiny. Hi, Titi.
Hello.
This is
wow.
My favorite
Okay.
part of the fish.
Amazing. Amazing, amazing. I'm smelling some great things in that kitchen, great things. This morning, we have an amazing performance coming your way. Destiny, a gospel artist, is about to give us a taste of his contemporary gospel music. He'll be performing Imarama. Oh, I knew I was gonna slip up on that one, but it already sounds amazing, and I think I'll just let them get on with their performance.
Thank you.
Temptation everywhere. You asking God on me. Being just getting started. You asking God on me. Do you know how much God loves you? Can't you see how much He cares? It doesn't matter what you're going through. Just believe it and lift your voice and say, Imarama, Imarama, Holy Sabbath, you see how much He cares? It doesn't matter what you're going through. Just believe it and lift your voice and say, Imarama, Imarama, Holy Sabbath.
Amazing, amazing. I was already entering the spirit. Already. I didn't want you to stop performing.
Thank you.
But as always, you know, we have so much happening on the show. We will be talking to him later. We're having a chat on the couch, and it's going to be really, really interesting. Maybe picking your brain a little about this music and how you put it together. But we have a really interesting discussion coming up next. Let's go over to Yomi and let's take a break. Yomi will be taking over from there with a wardrobe discussion.
Welcome back. Now, Tosin Awumilui is an entrepreneur and the creative mind behind Organized Wardrobe, a high-end street fashion decluttering service that was established in 2016. The establishment works by collating items in great condition from high street closets and disbursing at giveaway prizes to anyone interested in adding a taste of class to their closet. It sounds exciting. So tell us about this wardrobe decluttering business that you started.
Thank you. This is actually something we do within, we could call it class, socialite, and also the general public. Yeah. We've got two segments. One is meant for the luxury high end, and we've got the other one for the high street brands. That's, if you're looking for a Gucci, we'll do the real thing. If it's not the real thing, it doesn't come on board, doesn't fly. Right. So you have used it for a few times, and you know those things have second-hand value. Okay. I have this Gucci, I bought it for this particular amount, and I'm changing my wardrobe. Right. Definitely you can still sell them and probably add some money to that money you're making to get new items. To then upgrade.
Okay, so basically what Organized Wardrobe does is you look for people who own high-end items, maybe fancy watches, fancy bags, and shoes that are still in good condition and want to resell.
Exactly, and we have the other high streets. That is the likes of the other brands. I don't want to mention them, but you know those ones are meant for everybody. You can can buy something of 5,000, 10,000. But these other ones, we talk about something worth $500,000. That's 450. You get it for like 200.
Oh wow! Okay, okay.
Then you can get some which are around 200, 170. Get it for like 90, 70.
All right. Okay. So, but what brought about this idea though? Because it's like something that people would generally think about. Because there are certain people who maybe they've had stuff in their wardrobe for 20 years and they haven't used it. But why did you then come up with this specific idea?
Yeah, I like the idea of I buy things. Then I know most times I end up giving these things to my sisters. And at times I'll have this feel that somebody else might actually appreciate this thing. And not all these things, let's say, I can't say I'm not a luxury owner. But I'm talking about you can't just want to use one particular shoe. Maybe you don't want to repeat your clothes often. You've taken pictures and you want to just buy something new. Yeah. Why not sell those things and give some room to your items? Then somebody else is getting a feel of class. So
it's almost like introducing like a new culture into the country. So that you can also always have new things.
Yes, and also to boost your self-esteem.
All right. Okay, so let's talk about the concept in Nigeria. Is this a new concept? Is this something that people are warming up to?
I think we tested the waters when we started to see if people would actually embrace it. But honestly, it was well accepted. It is new because now you can actually see a lot of people doing it online. But as at today, let's say it's maybe a year or 2 year, 1 to 2 years. Yeah. So it's still new. Yeah.
Okay. So now let's talk about the bottlenecks for this kind of business, because you know, for you to approach someone who has a Gucci bag or something that is worth 500,000, they have to be able to trust you with something like that. So let's talk about some of the challenges.
We do some things to sign, like we give you something to have to hold on to. Then we ensure what you're giving to us is authentic. But the most bottleneck is the copyright.
Right.
Yeah, some people will tell you, oh, this thing is the real thing. They tell you, I know how much I bought my thing, but when you want to tell them, this is not it.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
They don't like that.
Okay, so there's certain people who maybe they bought something some years ago thinking it was original.
Yes.
And then they realize when you then test it out, you now discover that,
yes,
okay, you bought a fake.
They'll tell you, I bought it with the box. I said, I know. Sometimes now they feel like, okay, I think when I'm buying my things, I don't throw away the box. I won't throw away the card so that I can be able to sell it well. I'll tell you, if you have the box, if you have the card, let's check it online. If it is there, why not?
Oh, wow. Okay. So this is also about educating those who own luxury high-end products as well.
Exactly.
Okay, so if someone who doesn't own any luxury high-end product and wants to buy, how do they then get in touch with you?
We're online on our website, www.organizedwardrobe.com. You can as well access the adults, the teen, and you can get the luxury and the high-end. The high-end is a separate thing, the luxury is a separate thing.
So how did you even get into this business? Because it's almost like you must have been, I mean, you already said that you love selling and you love also buying.
I've always wanted to have a store where I sell clothes, but I never knew it's going to be this. I just wanted something that is different from the fact of selling. I want something that will make someone happy. So I'll tell you, some people will just look at your dress and just say, I like it. But in the other way around, if you offer that dress to them, like slash the price, okay, what I'm wearing, I bought this 3,000 on my page. And I'm telling you the reality.
Yeah.
This dress worth 15 in the market price, but someone is decluttering at 3,000.
Wow.
And it fits me.
So I understand, I'm really understanding this concept now, because it's almost like a lot of people have stuff at home that they don't use, and some of these things are very expensive. So now there's this solution that you're offering now that people can just get in touch with you and say, okay, you know what, I've got a Ralph Lauren pair of shoes, I've got a CK shirt, whatever it is, and then just get in touch with you.
Exactly.
You do the verification, and then that's it.
Exactly. Wow. Most times when I walk into the bank and I see this bank staff wearing the normal, the luxury shirts, and I wonder, this is going to be dipping into their wardrobe allowances. I guess if only they knew about organized wardrobe.
Wow.
They will just be changing size, changing shirts, and they can say that worth 15, I know it's 15,000 now, or 16.
It's more than that.
It's on the page for 5,000.
Wow.
And someone will just tell you it's not my size. And it's a different thing because you get to select it.
Exactly.
So that is why the audience know what you're doing. It's not about you just selling anything. We select. So that selection is what they come to see. And they trust us, you know. And we had returning customers, people were asking, please, I want something for my, during Valentine, they were asking, do you have anything new with tags? Anything new in box? I don't get for my, because they know they'll get the real thing.
Yeah, so you do the verification and what people come to your page to buy is guaranteed.
Exactly.
Wow. Okay, so let's talk about giving back to society, because I mean, a lot of people that also do decluttering sometimes do it for the purpose of giving back. They say, you know what, I have so many things, I have 100 shoes, I want to give out 20. So talk about some of the things that you do in the area of giving back. Okay,
we did one recently with, I can't remember, B2S adult literacy. Okay, that was with things we cleared out at the store, because we did tell you that if your item stays for 90 days, probably something is wrong with your item, or probably it's not in good shape, or probably you didn't agree with the good pricing that will attract. So those things, if you on the other end feel like you don't want them back, then so we did something like that recently.
You then verify with the owner first before you give them
Yes, they give us a go-ahead. So we pack those things in box and send to the adults who are receiving free education. So to encourage them to come to class, we did something put together, sent to them. So more of these are the kind of things we do.
That's very nice. I mean, so some of these adults receiving free education, they want to be wearing Gucci shoes. Very nice. Some
of them don't even, you know, let me tell you something. A Gucci bag or probably any high-end might not pass for benevolence. So I'm thinking of, do you know how much I bought that? Okay, benevolence. Okay, let me just give you the other ones.
All right.
But these ones can exchange.
So let's move on very quickly now. Is the government and society at large, are they supporting decluttering?
Sure.
They are, okay.
I have some celebrities that patronize me, and it's so much adorable to let something say, okay, Tosi, please, do you have that? Are you sure that is going to size me? This, get it. And when someone in that class is getting your items to use, then you are doing it. I think you're doing something nice.
Excellent. I really love what you're doing.
Thank you.
It's a great idea, and So how do people get in touch with you on social media?
Okay.
And all
Instagram handle is Organized Wardrobe.
Organized Wardrobe. So
then,
at Organized Wardrobe, you can get original stuff, guaranteed.
Then you can get
verified.
Check the high-end at Organized Wardrobe _luxury. So that is where
Organized Wardrobe _luxury.
Luxury, yes.
Right.
That is where the high-end people like to see.
On the Organized Wardrobe _luxury.
Yes.
Excellent. Well done.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us
Thank
this morning. All right, so we're going to take a break now, and Wake Up Nigeria continues after this.
Hello and top of the morning to you once again. It's been a whole hour of fun so far on the show, but guess what? Another hour is about to begin.
Yeah, and you know Wake Up Nigeria is the only show that affords you that opportunity, that luxury to just keep going on and on with all the fun that we have for you. Now, the chef also has stuff going on in the kitchen as well.
She's doing her thing.
Yep. I'm Yomi Owope.
And I'm Titilayo Oyinson. Remember, we're streaming live right now on tvcontinental.tv. That's our website. And on Facebook, look us up at TVC Connect. For comments, ensure, very important, make sure you use our hashtag #WakeUpNigeria.
All right, so before we bring you what to expect in the second half of the show, we'd like to inform you that Homely NG, one of our sponsors for the kitchen, will be opening another outlet at the Lenox Mall at Admiralty Way, Lekki Phase 1 here in Lagos.
The opening ceremony is on Sunday, the 10th of June, 2018, by 2 p.m. Make sure you make a date there that day.
All right, and straight to our highlights. We'll be bringing you all the information on the movie showing at the cinemas in a bit.
Very soon.
I say we shut this whole thing down.
Hey, girl, you think what I'm thinking?
Then we have another performance for you from Blacka.
24/7 trouble. Make them go call police. Cause this girl you be thief. If my heart and every time you walk away from me, my heart they escort you. Because the world must know that.
All right, after that, we have a tutorial from Adetayo Fatoyinbo on the 4 ways to style the Mira turban.
Yeah.
Sounds nice.
I've always wanted to
Mira.
learn how to make that, actually. And of course, we'll be having a chat with Destiny, who performed earlier, and Blacka much later on the show. So, guys, this morning I had a wardrobe malfunction.
Oh, yeah. I didn't see it, but
you know, we never talk about what happens behind the scenes. So I had this amazing Ankara dress, man. I was ready to come and slay. And then the zip just goes.
Yeah. A lot of fake zippers in the market now.
Okay.
The reason why I'm mentioning
those
this.
invisible ones.
Yeah, it was an invisible zip.
I hate those zips.
What is it with the invisible zip thing?
I don't like it.
Can we just phase it out?
Are we talking about your zippers now?
Really? Yes.
Well, she brought it up to me as well.
It's something that's paining me so bad. That dress was just too mad.
Okay, sister's in the news again. Our
really?
sister.
Mike?
Who's sister?
Our sister.
What sister?
Chimamanda.
Oh!
No, that's what you'll be talking about. Yeah, talking about zippers. But we don't have time now.
Opening the doors for me.
We don't have time now. Sister, that you know, I like her. When she just says something, everybody just goes, everybody just scatter.
And
Sister Chimamanda.
She now doesn't respond to anything else.
Exactly.
She just says what she's going to say.
And that's it.
And that's it.
If you like,
I love when she says
it. If you don't like it, leave it.
I am not just saying that, yes, you can open the door for me, but not because I am a woman.
It's called shaking tables.
It's crazy. She spoke in Harvard recently.
That table is going to break really soon.
We have to go to the news now.
Blessing and that whole size on standby. I'm sure Blessing likes people opening doors for her, though.
I do. Okay. Okay, to the updates, this President Muhammadu Buhari has directed that the presidential order recognizing June the 12th as Democracy Day be immediately published in the Federal Gazette. The Minister of Justice has been asked to take urgent steps to ensure the publication of the posthumous honors bestowed on the late Moshood Abiola as a Grand Commander of the Federal Republic and Gani Fawemi as a Grand Commander of the Order of the Niger. Baba Gana Kingibe was also recognized with the honor of the Grand Commander of the Order of the Niger. The awards are slated for June the 12th. Away from that, All Progressives national leader Bola Tinubu has also praised President Muhammadu Buhari for declaring June the 12th as Democracy Day. He commended the president for the decision, saying the move has shown the world that Nigeria has the moral fortitude to objectively face history, learn from it, and improve the society. Tinubu says June the 12th symbolizes the struggles and sacrifices made by countless Nigerians to establish democracy. He reiterated that the award of the GCFR to Abiola serves as an acknowledgement that he won the 1993 election. For the third time this week, President Muhammadu Buhari has met with security chiefs, but there was no communique issued at the end. The chiefs of Army, Naval, and Air Staff were all at the meeting, as well as all the heads of the security agencies. The meeting, however, lasted only about 15 minutes before security chiefs came trooping out of the president's office. This week's meetings come amid worsening security situations in Nigeria's Middle Belt states, where herders have been clashing with locals, but the Defense Minister Mansur Danali says yesterday's meeting was just a normal security briefing. The Supreme Court has struck out a stay of execution appeal filed by Guaranty Trust Bank against an earlier ruling mandating it to pay 6 billion naira to Innocent Motors. The Enugu Court of Appeal ordered the bank to pay the money to Innocent 4 years ago as excess and unlawful charges on the company's accounts. Innocent's lawyer says debt arising from the case has pushed the total money to be paid to $14 billion. The money will be paid now into an interest-yielding account within 14 days and later paid to the party which eventually wins the appeal. Innocent and GT Bank have been involved in a long-running legal battle over excess monies allegedly illegally drawn on the auto manufacturer's accounts with the bank. And that's the news. Let's now take a look again at the day's weather forecast.
Okay, let's go straight to the headlines. On the Vanguard cover, we have uproar as senators, reps seek declaration of June 12 polls results. Call on federal government to pay president's entitlements to Abiola's family, Kingibe. Want executive bill to amend National Honors, Public Holidays Acts. Okay, so on Naira Watch, it says Naira down to 361.5 at parallel market. And a family of 5, a friend, die on the first night in new home. That's what we have on the Vanguard.
All right, up next is the Punch with the headline, Senate wants MKO Abiola declared as ex-president. And then offer robberies have sent written defense to police, says Saraki. CBN set to begin Chinese currency sale. Senate, Saraki have hatred, contempt for me, says IG. And finally, Senate reverses Rex confirmation. Okes Kafarati as Federal High Court's Chief Justice. All on the cover of The Punch.
On the cover of the Daily Sun, it says, Abiola, Senate demands release of June 12 results, insists May 29 remains inauguration day for elected officers, and Buhari directs gazetting of executive order. On the Offa robbery, again on this paper cover, it says, I'm innocent. Saraki replies, police. Military, amnesty, disagree over threat allegation. And finally, on June 12, Reps Ohaneze demand Nwosu's honor. Unhappy with president over non-recognition of organizer of presidential poll. That's what we have on the Daily Sun.
All right, up next is The Nation. Abiola Gani families hail Buhari for honors. And then we have a letter from Chief Kola Abiola there to the federal government. And Saraki explains links with Offa robbery suspects. Lawmakers can't threaten president, says Malami. And finally, don't quit or your APC chair tells aggrieved. All on the cover of The Nation.
On the Nigerian Tribune, it says, reps in rowdy session over June 12 declaration. Release June 12 election results, Senate tells INEC. We were not in charge in 1993, say INEC. And, well, it says here, Adebanjo, Tinubu, Akeredolu, Balarabe, Musa, and others react. On the Offa robbery, again, it says Saraki sends response to IG. And finally, Oshimbajo's helicopter in emergency landing. That's what it says on the cover of the Nigerian Tribune.
Well, that's about all that we can take on the newspaper headlines for this week, actually.
Yes, and it's time for us to find out what movies are going to be showing in the cinema when we return from this recess.
Hey. Okay, so let's take a look at movies you can check out this weekend at the cinema close by you. We're kicking off with Deadpool 2. Now, of course, talking about the foul-mouthed mutant mercenary, Wade Wilson, also known as Deadpool, he brings together a team of fellow mutant rogues to protect a young boy with supernatural abilities from the brutal time-traveling cyborg Cable. David Leitch directed this one. It stars Ryan Reynolds. Of course, in the titular character, there's Josh Brolin. Thanos is in this movie, and Morena Baccarin. Let's check out the trailer for Deadpool 2.
Morally flexible and young enough to carry their own franchise for 10 to 12 years.
We will be known as X-Force. Now, let's go get our on.
Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years. I'm rocking my fears, putting suckers in fear, making the tears rain down like a monsoon. Listen to the bass go.
Tell me they got that in slow motion. Doing the right thing is messy. But if you want to fight for what's right, sometimes you have to fight dirty.
Hilarious movie, that I can assure you. Up next, Solo, a Star Wars story. It's shocking how badly this movie is doing in the box office, but then during an adventure into a dark criminal underworld, Han Solo meets his future co-pilot Chewbacca and encounters Lando Calrissian, of course played by Donald Glover, years before joining the rebellion. Ron Howard directed the movie. It stars Alden Ehrenreich, Woody Harrelson, and Emilia Clarke. Let's check out the trailer for Solo, Star Wars story.
90 years old? You look great. Push it.
So glad we took this job.
Dun, da, 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 da. Up next, a couple off for a romantic weekend in the mountains, and they are accosted by a biker gang. Alone in the mountains, Bria and John must defend themselves against the gang, who will stop at nothing to protect their secrets. The movie, of course, I'm talking about is Traffic. It was directed by John Taylor. It stars Don Olivieri, Paulo Patton, and Luke Goss. Let's check out the trailer for Traffic.
Big problem. Can't find the phone. Hey, baby, your phone is ringing.
That's not my phone. Hey, that girl. Something in my gut was telling me that she needed help.
I will find you!
All right. Finally, this weekend, making its debut in the cinemas, of course, Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. Now, when the island's dormant volcano begins roaring to life, Owen and Claire mount a campaign to rescue the remaining dinosaurs from this extinction-level event. J.A. Bayona directs this one. It stars Bryce C. Dallas. Of course, Chris Pratt is in the movie, and Ted Levine. Let's check out the trailer for Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. I'm expecting quite a lot from that particular movie, okay? So I might probably just have one more ticket to give out to the cinema to check out the movie before Sunday. So just hit me up on my personal handle at Mike Mesekeno. Just one ticket, so let's see what happens, okay? All right, so it's still Wake Up Nigeria. Now, you know we're big on performances. It's Friday. Let's get the Friday going on. And Yomi is on standby with Blacker. What's up, Yomi? What do you have for us?
Hey, thanks. I got Blacker here with me. He's my man. We've been bonding in the last few minutes. We both grew up in the north, so we know how it is. All the best rappers are from that area. So you got a song for us this morning, Lover Boy.
Lover Boy.
And it features
I featured Ice Prince
and Case, two of my favorite hip-hop stars, man.
Oh, yeah?
It's gonna be a nice one, right?
Yeah, come on, man.
All right, so take it away.
Prince Amani, hey switch, ninja stop shot at my day, so say, say what? Give me sweet reggae beat, that's a chill with catfish and cold drink. Drop it again. You hurt my feelings every time you say my girl not loving me daily. Because I keep it 100, my friends said they know so. I'll be your breezing summer fire when the snow cold. You know the fire can cool, so let the fire keep burning. 24/7 turbo, make them go call police. Cause this girl you be thief, oh. Leave my heart, and every time you walk away from me, my heart they escort you. Because the world must know, that's why I just report you. When you bend your back, you the mother them. Use your front to the kill them softly. When you bend your back, you the mother them. Use your front to the kill them softly. When you bend your back, you the mother them. Use your front to the kill them softly. When you bend your back, you the mother them. Use your front to the kill them softly.
Give me to say I sweet, I make I go chill with some cool chicks. Yeah, and go tell you say them like you to your face, all of them not booty shoots. Yeah, I like to sing my melodies to your ears in slow-mo. Yeah, I like to give you how you like it, baby girl, no be washed like oh. You know say fire can't cool, bad man are steady and fire. Fire in the boy them do, yeah, that's why I take me higher. My life. When I drive by my people in the streets, all of them salute me. Yeah, and when I step into the club, all the girls they dash me their booty. Ice. You know I keep it 100, baby girl, I never lose that. Baby say I never do that, say I keep it 100, 100,000 degrees. Nobody when you bend your back, you the mother them.
Use your front to the kill them softly. When you bend your back, you the mother them. Use your front to the kill them softly. When you bend your back, you the mother them. Use your front to the kill them softly. When you bend your back, you the mother them. Use your front to the kill them softly. Hallucinate.
I said so they drink up. Everything nice, everything so anti-runke. Say me like the way you dance, like you don't care. Anti-BC. Say I don't mind every night I feel see. Cause your body bad. Yeah, you need a bodyguard. Say she want to fellowship. She graduate from Unilab. I get you tap, girl, you know, say you always sexy. The way you run town, girl, you make the man them mad over you. Senna, hey.
Give me sweet reggae beat as I chill with Ice Press and K-Switch.
It's Calico on the pitch.
J-Town lover boys spread the love for the ladies. So put your hands up in the air if you know you dey feel am.
Indomix.
Bend down, touch your toes, show me say you dey feel am. You know the fire can cool, so let the fire keep burning. Day and night I'm loving you up, 24/7 turbo. Make them go call police, cause this girl you be thief. Leave my heart, and every time you walk away from me, my heart they escort you.
Aye. Run along and tell them say I dance out in a god. I hallucinate. London girls them are
Blackheart, keeping it 100. Really nice. Nice stuff.
Thank you.
All right, really good. So, the song that you sang was Lover Boy. You mentioned the names of two ladies that are here with us. You said you said Runke and you said DBC. Oh, well, you said BC. We'll have a DBC. Here. And we're wondering what's going on. But that was really good. That was really
Thank
nice.
you. I really appreciate it.
So how did you get Ice Prince and K-Switch in the studio?
Actually, this is the second song I'm doing with Ice Prince because the first single I dropped under Nigerian Ninjas, I'm signed under Nigerian Ninjas.
Right.
So the first single I dropped was Chicks and Drinks, and I featured Ice Prince on that one. There's a video for that one too, so you guys can go check it out.
Yeah, okay. So we're probably going to be talking to you later on the show.
All right.
And of course, we get more details about that. We're going to take a break now, and of course, we'll be right back.
Welcome back. Oh wow, Wake Up Nigeria is always right there for you, and with that distant sound of the school drums playing, we're right here in the garden. With me I have Adetayo Fatoyinbo. She is the creative director of Kicks Fashion, an outfit that specializes in making unique turbans and head wraps. Now she's here this morning to tell us or show us 4 unique ways to style the Mira turban. So thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
So this is your Mira turban.
Yeah.
Tell us how to style it. Go ahead.
Okay. The first way is this.
Okay. So this is like a cap turban. It's not an actual wrap.
It's not a wrap, it's a cap.
Okay.
The idea behind it is to have different styles of it, and you can just wear and go at any time. So
Okay.
this is the first style.
Okay.
This is the way you style it, and this is the second. This is the second way of styling it. The
To the
unique
side?
thing, to the side. The unique thing about the Mira turban is you can wear it 4 different times without anybody knowing that you are styling the same turban.
Okay.
This is the third way.
Okay, so what you're doing now is you're basically just shifting it from side to side.
Just shifting from side to side. Then you can decide to lay it flat like this. Then you can as well decide to do it this way. Then the fourth one is this.
Okay.
You remove it completely. Then you bring the back to the front.
Okay. I think this is the way I'm
more
familiar seeing it.
You go this way. Then.
All right.
Then back to the front. You tuck it in here, just to make it flat.
She looks like a flower. She looks like.
Then
really
you have
looks
that
like a flower.
unique look already. Thank you.
All right. So this particular turban, were you the one that designed this?
Yes, I did.
And you put it together yourself?
Yes.
What type of fabric is this?
It's a Korea velvet fabric.
Korea velvet. It feels stretchy, very stretchy.
It's very stretchy. So it's a one size fits all.
Okay. But what sort of outfit would I wear this turban on?
To me, you can wear it on anything. Okay. You can go on casual, going to party. I've actually used it to a lot of parties when I don't feel like tying daily.
Okay.
So it's just an alternative for you. You can use it on any outfit.
Okay. But then I feel like, when people wear turbans, because you know, maybe they're trying to match it with something. What would I match my turban with? So is that, do I match it with my bags and my shoes?
You
or
can
do I
match
match
it
with
with,
my
you know, fashion is crazy. Like you can be, fashion is just wear what you are comfortable in. So if you are comfortable matching it with your shoes, if you are comfortable matching it with your skirt or trousers,
okay,
it just depends on you.
There's something you showed me in front. Let's turn it back to the front again, or to the side rather,
okay.
The way yours is on your head.
Okay.
Yeah, let's turn it back to the side quickly as possible. There's something that people used to do. They used to put brooches. We can't put a brooch on this.
Yes. The only thing you can use to embellish this is your stones, pearls, and
stones, pearls.
Yes.
So I could pin them in.
Not pinning, like your design. The designer has to do it for you.
Okay.
I know where exactly I'm supposed to put the stones and where exactly I'm supposed to put the pearls, and it will come out very fine.
All right. Thank you so much for coming to show us this detail. And Kicks Fashion is amazing. We have to rush back into the studio, and I know that Mike is on standby with our guests.
All right, thank you very much, Titi. Wonderful, lovely one there from the ladies. Interesting stuff. Now, moving on. Of course, you've seen them perform today. Each of them had their own time to perform, but now I'm going to be talking to both of them together. Destiny and Blacker are in the house. Great to have you. Destiny Blacker, Destiny Blacker, Destiny Blacker. One is a gospel artist, one is, how do I describe you now? I don't know this.
I do contemporary dancehall with the views of Hausa, so anyhow
contemporary dancehall with the views of Hausa. Oh, yeah. That genre is very, very unique. Very, very unique. It's great to have you guys. You know, but music is universal. That is one thing I know, and we'll talk about the universality of music while we're having this discussion. But let's talk about origins for you. We were talking much earlier. You have always been in the gospel scene. How did music start for you?
Well, for me, it was an inborn thing. I started it from when I was 7, started writing music, started doing my thing. So my mom saw it that, no, this boy, you are going to be a good singer or something like that. So she has to push me into the choir. So at the age of 17, Bishop Mike had to ordain me a music minister. So with that, I started doing a lot of things from Ikotun. People get to know me, you know, like that. They started inviting me for shows and stuff like that.
Cool.
That's in churches and that's program. Let me not use shows. So for programs, they started inviting me, stuff like that. That's how Destiny.
Okay, but now I'm beefing this guy now. This guy comes from a town of, I don't know where. You know, you just feel there are some people there are some places that are sprinkled with some kind of talent. J-Town has always been reputed.
That's the capital city.
J-Town has given Nigeria so much when it comes to the entertainment sector. It's given so much.
That's the music capital of Nigeria.
Exactly. You have your origins in J-Town. Let's talk about your origins.
J-Town, you know, coming from J-Town, so by right, you have something in you.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, it's just now left for you to see if you need it or you want to use it or not, you know. I grew up around Jeremiah Gang. You remember him? The guy that sang, Alana Marcus, he was my neighbor.
Who they say Christ no Degbedu?
All those kind of tunes, you know. And then knowing the fact that Plateau State is a Christian state, you know.
Yeah, sure.
And then I grew up not in the church, but around the church. That's my music life, you know. There's something we do like every Sunday in Jeremiah Gang's house. They have like all instruments. That's their toy. You know, while growing up, drums, they palo, when children they crawl, they knock piano and all this kind of stuff. So we go to their house like every Sunday for a fellowship, like all the kids around the hood. So we just play around music and stuff. So not knowing that we're actually rehearsing. You know, because every day we just go there, sing, play, and then everybody will just go.
Right, we had a very short discussion. We don't have so much time, but let's talk about it. Now, universality of music, we're talking about gospel music not being catchy enough. Because I feel that gospel music is different from church music. If we're looking at semantics now, gospel should be reaching out. Church music should be the one for edification and all of that. But we found out a lot of music.
What I feel is, you know, some gospel musicians, they make it look like gospel music as sad music. You know? So
you want to say something? This is a debate. You can't go at him at any time.
Try to understand where I'm coming from. They try to make it very, you go somewhere, yes, and wangam. Instrument, everything has changed right now, you know? we have the softwares right now. You know,
Okay.
me, I use Logic. So if I'm using Logic to work, why can't all those gospel musicians? I'm not saying most of them don't use, but the quality of the sound is sad. They restrict their sound. They make you feel like,
what I feel is that, you know,
don't play me all this
professionals, instrumentalists, quite to say, they leave the church, you know, and they go to the world because of the money.
Okay.
You guys, so people we still have in church, they are not that professional enough. That's why you get low quality.
No, but
you understand? So most of those guys you see that plays for you are still from the church, but they left the church.
Talent, not church today, trust me.
I understand what
because
you're
all
saying.
the singers, all the best musicians are from church.
Everybody you see singing today in our church.
Most of the people I have around me, the gospel artists I have around me, you find them playing all instruments.
Sure.
They sing anything singable.
You
know?
Nano Martin.
Nano
Martin.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
So, but me, my own is, I'm not trying to say anything bad about them because, you know, I do any kind of music. I'm not. My own is the quality.
My own
I listen to gospel music a lot.
I feel that if it's gospel, let's look at the meaning gospel. If it's gospel music and it cannot be played in a club, that means you cannot use it to win a soul.
Look at it on this
so
direction.
it should be. I feel if you're not singing that, maybe you're singing church music.
You say you cannot use it to win
it should be something that you should be able to play in a club.
Your target audience. Your target audience.
Oh,
are the
Black,
people
you
in
get
the
sense.
world, right? Your target audience are people within the world, as they call it, right?
Exactly.
Now then they go club. Now then they drink.
Yeah, right.
Okay, now the easiest way to get to them now, make if a shaku shaku song, that are just genre of music. You know, if na in the rain, they call it
use
street
it out.
hop. You can do a gospel street hop. We're going to be appealing to all those
Black,
people.
I wish we had this whole time for just both of you. You know what happens? You are the target audience. We have something for you now. But while we go to the kitchen, I want you guys to talk about your works, what your fans can look out for while we head to the kitchen. Right? Okay. Let's go. Let's head and talk about it. What should the fans look out for, Black?
I'm actually working on my EP is ready.
Okay.
So I'm dropping my EP under Nigerian Ninjas. That's like
Nigerian Ninjas. Like I said, I wish we had more time. Okay.
Yes.
So when is it? When are we expecting it?
Yes.
I'm doing a concert. I'm doing a concert in Jos and Abuja.
Okay.
You know, next month.
Okay.
To unveil the EP.
All right.
You know, because Black Around is a big name in that terrain.
Yeah.
You know, so we're trying to see how we can collect their small money.
Okay. Cool.
I'm trying to work on the video of my song. So
fantastic.
You guys should expect it anytime soon.
All right.
And I loved your song.
Thank you.
It was awesome. I really liked it.
Thank you.
And Blacker as well. Awesome.
Yes, indeed. I didn't get to hear the performance because I was outside. I was like, oh my goodness, I wanted to hear
There's a
it.
video for it. You can check it out. Anyway, you can come to perform for you anytime, anywhere,
No,
anytime. You know?
I'm going to hold you up on that.
Okay, so yeah, let's talk about our roasted plantain
Chef
and
Mary Jane. Yeah.
It's not Uba. It's
I
Uba.
said Uba.
Uba. You said Uba.
Time is going. You both should talk this thing
Okay,
fast.
today we made roasted plantain with Uba. The difference, a bit of a difference is that we had some green in it, giving it some green
vegetable.
We have stockfish
Green
in
effect.
it. We have smoked fish in it, and we have bobo in it, and crayfish.
Everything is shad.
It's complete.
Everything is inside this thing.
Please serve this.
I was saying that.
Serve it fast.
It's actually in
I was saying
From
that
the
if you
eastern
serve
side,
this, if you serve this to a man,
or western
you
side.
start misbehaving.
more of it.
This is not from the north.
How will you start misbehaving?
This is more of it.
Let's have it.
Yeah. Oh, my
We need
goodness.
some
Time is
cutlery.
great. Time is
Smells
great.
incredible.
Like, I can't wait.
Over here.
Goodness
We have
me.
some already.
Thank you.
Let's have a taste then.
As in, I'm so excited right now.
Have a taste
Wow.
and let us know what you think.
All right, cutlery is right there. Okay. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Right
it's
there.
a shiny spoon.
Yeah.
Okay, now we get your crackling.
All right, go ahead.
Some of that
Go ahead.
St.
Try
Louis.
and see.
All right. Comments.
You still want
Honestly,
more? Is that enough? That, you did this one?
Honestly,
no. Honestly, this is the first time I'm eating something like this.
okay.
But I like it.
You like it?
I like it.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
This is delicious. I can't lie to you. It's
Are you
good.
serious?
It's good. This is
Big
good.
thank you
This
to our
is good.
friends at Homely NG Thank you so much for the kitchen accessories.
And of course, Folad's Place for styling our hair. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's the start of the weekend. We have an omnibus coming up tomorrow from 10 a.m. And of course, you can check us out on YouTube as well. All our clips, videos, everything is right there just for you.
Yeah, we're going to be back again on Monday at 7 a.m.
All right.
Don't forget.
Take care.
Thank you. Bye.
Have fun.
Chef Mary Jane, well done.